Welcome back. Episode 51 of Zero Carb Journal. How about that, you guys? Episode 51. Wow. Almost a year next week. Huh. Amazing how fast that goes, isn't it? Well, hey guys. Good morning. Welcome back. It's 7:20 here. Pretty dark. Dark outside. Been rainy and pretty stormy and wintry. It's like 35 out there right now. Probably some snowflakes last night. And here I am, back home, back in the cold. So welcome back, you guys. Great to see you. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm just getting started here, as always, Sunday morning. So let's see, this week. So what a week. I got home last Friday, I guess. It's funny, I did my episode last week. I thought it was Sunday. It was only Saturday. I was so screwed up from the vacation and the holiday weekend and everything. I didn't even know what day it was. I figured it out pretty quick. But anyways, it is Sunday now, here, today. Sunday the 2nd of December, and I can't believe it, we're in December already. It just seems like we went right from summer to winter, and feels great. So yeah, what a week I've had. It's been pretty interesting getting back into my life here after being on the road. I was on the road for those, geez, it was like 10 days, 2 short weeks or whatever, and I could have just kept doing that forever. But back to real life and some realizations. It's cool. It was nice to come home and sort of settle back into my life. You know, I mentioned feeling ungrounded from being on the road, and it really was sort of a stark contrast when I got here to my simple life here and my simple day to day and my staying here in the moment and just kind of being right here, right now, and being real content and the simplicity is really what was stark about it. Was just coming back into my life here and getting into my little shack here and realizing that, boy, I really do have a very simple existence here. And when I was out there in the world, I sort of kind of got right back into the swing of the modern, fast-paced world, I guess, and sort of forgot about it. But I really appreciate what I've made for myself here, and I recognize now, I remember now what a struggle it's been to get here. I don't just mean my health and all that, but I mean to strip down, my life to be so simple, to strip away the things that, I don't know how to say it, but the society tells us or that our paradigm puts us in or whatever, but life out there can be pretty busy and bustling, and I've worked pretty hard to find a way to just keep things fairly, I guess, real, here, close to the land, close to the seasons and tides and weather and natural cycles. I've talked about that a lot, and being here in the moment, and coming back this week, coming back from being on the road, really struck me how successful I guess I've been at that, and what an accomplishment it is, and how difficult it is to maintain, and how important it is for me. I came back and I sort of had to take some deep breaths and go, okay, this is your routine, Matt. Get up, do your workout, go to the mailbox, take care of your work, go through the daily routine and be here, living life, doing it. You're not trying to get anywhere or you're not missing out on stuff. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to say it. I'm sort of struggling with words for it right now, but it was great. It was cool. It was really, I really recognized how much effort I've put into structuring my life this way, and how much I get out of it. I really appreciated getting back into my structured workouts, my structured yoga at a daily time every day. I really recognized how difficult that was for me to do on the road. I had meant to do workouts. I'd done one. It's not that they were so difficult to do, but it was just that the routine is such an important part of that. And without that, disaster there. I dropped my recorder on the ground and my SD card came popping out. So we'll see if I can fix it in post. But at any rate, yeah, it was really interesting to get back here and get into my routine and recognize how valuable that is to me. What an important structure that is for my life right now, and and also to appreciate how far I've come to get to where I am with all that, and how much effort it took to get there. What a change it was from my old routine 4 or 5 years ago of just being, I don't even know, just going through life lost, I guess. That's not really fair to my old self, but I was better than that. But I'm way better now with my routines and roadmap for meeting my goals and being the guy I want to be. So being out on the road didn't necessarily compromise it, but it did just illustrate, you know, what a simple and sort of, I don't know what the word you say is, you know, I don't know how you put it, but it feels really wholesome, really holy. I don't know if that's the right word, but I do. I enjoy my sort of, I don't know how you say it. Somehow it almost feels like, oh, I don't know. Anyways, it was interesting to come home to my routine. And so other things about being out on the road, well, let's see. One thing that is interesting I came home to is just an unsatiable hunger. I have been so hungry all week, you guys. I've been eating and eating and eating. I think I've probably done 5 pounds a day. I've been eating my normal 3 pounds of lamb and beef burger, plus lamb ribs and beef short ribs, and I've just been eating as much as I possibly can. I've had like 2 dinners every night. I'll finish my first dinner of how many burgers I used to eat, and then will wait half an hour and just be ravenous and have to have a whole nother dinner. So that's been interesting. Like I said, I think I came home pretty light. I think I was kind of slowly losing ground in terms of keeping myself fed out there on the road, and so I think I'm just playing catch up. But boy, have I been hungry. And my energy's been good. I've been a little tired. My workouts were hard this week. I think that's just from not doing them. And I felt pretty worn out when I got done with my sort of week of workouts. So we'll see how that goes moving forward. But that's been interesting. And from a work standpoint, you know, I left. I didn't have much going on. I was sort of in break time. I was like, I got an opportunity to go. I went. While I was on the road, as you guys know, I got a few, I think I told you last week, I got a few calls from some of my clients with pending work, making sure I was going to be available, so I know I've got work on the horizon. And then when I got home, you know, when it rains it pours, they all called. So all of my customers have now reached out to me and tried to get a piece of my time in the coming months. And I did work this week already doing design work. One of my customers came through with an inspected T-boat Coast Guard vessel that needs inspection, so those usually require a lot of paperwork, a lot of engineering on my part, so I've been doing engineering all week, and it's been great to get back to that. I wasn't as rusty as I thought I'd be, and so yeah, my opportunities are just kind of rolling right along and coming in line, and that sort of brings me to whatever's next. So, you know, I talked about rewriting my goals and figuring out what's next, and you know, I've got some opportunity here to make some money in the next few months, so I'm just going to put my nose to the grindstone and take advantage, make the most of these opportunities that I've got coming my way. So I think for the next 6 months or 8 months, I'm just going to stay put, as you know, unless I get a break. But for the most part, it looks like I'll have work, so I think I'm just going to buckle in and try and get myself as far ahead as I can. Try not to spend any money. And just stay here living the simple life until the work dries up, you know, and I expect that'll be next fall. And if it all goes well, I should have, you know, my coffers full. I'm not really trying to pay off debt like I was last time I went back to work, so hopefully I can save up a little money, and then we'll see. I'd like to go out on the road for a longer stretch next year, and I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. I've got a lot of opportunities, like I said, for work here in the coming months, and you know, I'd like to expand those opportunities and be able to do them anywhere. The engineering work I can. The work I did this week I could have been doing from California. So who knows? Maybe I'll work on developing more of that and taking it with me. I don't know. We'll see. But I am definitely feeling like that trip is something I need to do more of. And while I won't be able to do it for a little while, I'm looking forward to planning my next few months around setting myself up to do it more often in the future. So maybe get out to some of the conferences and meet some of you guys, and that won't happen this year, but you know, I'd like to start doing more of that stuff. So yeah. So let's see. So that's this week for the most part in terms of food. Like I said, I've been eating a lot. I've mostly just been eating my own homegrown. As you know, back to that. I will say I'm missing some thin sliced ribeye, my ribeye bacon. I really like that. I think it's holiday season, so the loins and the rib roasts and all that are going back on sale. So I might get back out there and buy some more of that. And you know, I've got plenty of ground beef and plenty of ribs and things like that. But I really do like my thin sliced ribeye and chuck steak. So we'll see. I might go buy some more of that. But for the most part, I've just been staying real simple, eating my beef and lamb, and I am hoping to get some fish in the coming weeks from my buddy who called me and said he's got some to clean out of his freezer, so I would like to get some salmon added back into my diet. Been feeling great. Haven't been feeling like I've got really anything I'm missing or anything I'm wanting or craving. Like I said, other than just being starving, I've just been so hungry. Like I just can't fill myself up. But other than that, I've been feeling good. My energy's good. I've been pretty regular and not having any issues. Now, I did say that when I got back from Thanksgiving, I had a few days of sort of nothing bad, a little bit of lightheadedness, a few waves of my sort of pre-syncope feeling, and I think I just, you know, I think I was probably had a little bit of cross-contamination, whether it was from on the road or eating at my folks' place. You know, I ate off the cracker plate, and I'm sure I got some cracker dust on there. And as well, just from, you know, not eating enough for those last few weeks, so I was just probably needed to get more food in me, and probably stress from driving around. So yeah, I felt a little weird at the beginning of the week, but for the most part, sort of firm back up and right back on track now. So yeah, so almost a year of journals here, you guys. How's that? That's amazing to me. I just can't believe it's been 51 weeks already. So I'm going to keep going. We'll do a 1-year anniversary next week, and I'm not sure what I plan for that. If you got any ideas, let me know. But it has been a pretty profound year, you guys. I feel fantastic. I feel like I've definitely made some improvements. Well, I won't do the whole wrap-up. We'll do that next week, but it's just been quite a year, and a lot of it is thanks to you guys and all the support and comments and the community that we've created here. It really means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much, as always, for listening and watching, for all your support. It's just been an incredible windfall for me, and hopefully it's been helpful for you guys as well. So I don't really have a whole lot to share today. I think I'll get going, get on with my day, let it get light out there. It's brightening up nicely, it looks like. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna maybe watch my Seahawks play some football and hope they win. And for the most part, I think I'm just gonna lay low and try and get rested up. I think I'm gonna have a big week this week. Should be back to work full tilt, which will be good. And heading into the Christmas holidays and all that. So I've got a little bit to do for that, not much. I'm just going to get ready to head down and see my folks and family for that weekend, and I'll look forward to that. But yeah, anyways, you guys, I think I'll let this go and let you guys go, get on with your day. As always, thank you so much for listening and watching. You guys have meant so much to me and continue to do so, and so I'll keep making them. You guys keep watching and keep those comments coming. Let me know what I can do, what I can add to your knowledge base, if anything, and or what I can do to help. And I guess I'll just see you guys next week. So hope you have a great week. Hope you're feeling great, and stay the course, and I'll see you next week. All right, thanks you guys.